I am in the book of Job in my daily Bible reading. The book begins with its most familiar scene. Before Job and his friends start their long conversations, we see Satan standing before God in heaven, accusing Job, questioning his devotion, and asking for permission to test him. Listen in on the conversation. And the Lord said to Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job, that there is none like him on the earth, a blameless and upright man who fears God and turns away from evil?" Then Satan answered the Lord and said, "Does Job fear God for no reason? Have you not put a hedge around him and his house and all that he has on every side? You have blessed the work of his hands, and his possessions have increased in the land. But stretch out your hand and touch all that he has, and he will curse you to your face." Job 1:8-11. We know this story, don't we? But notice what happens when God speaks. And the Lord said to Satan, "Behold, all that he has is in your hand. Only against him do not stretch out your hand." So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord. Job 1:12. God gives permission, but also a limit. Satan may take Job's possessions, but not touch his body. Satan obeys. He does his worst within the boundary God sets, yet Job remains faithful. And that's striking, isn't it? Because if this were us, we might ignore God's prohibition and do what we wanted anyway. Humanity has been doing exactly that for thousands of years. In the garden, God said no, and mankind acted anyway. But when God says no to Satan, Satan must obey. In chapter 2, the scene repeats. Satan says Job will curse God if his health is taken. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, "Skin for skin. All that a man has he will give for his life. But stretch out your hand and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse you to your face." Job 2:4-5. God replies, "And the Lord said to Satan, Behold, he is in your hand, only spare his life." Job 2:6. Again, permission but with a boundary. And again, Satan obeys. Job suffers greatly but lives. Satan cannot go 1 inch beyond what God allows. That's sovereignty. When God speaks, creation obeys. Even Satan bows to his word. And yet man is different. God made us in his image, with the freedom to choose obedience or rebellion. We can defy his commands, but not with impunity. Judgment may not come immediately, but it will come. This should not make us proud. It should make us humble and grateful for God's patience, for his long suffering, for his offer of repentance. He has not given that to the angels, only to us, the descendants of Adam. So today, let's live in allegiance to him while we have the chance. A day is coming when every knee will bow, and those who rebel, even in ways Satan did not in Job's story, will face the punishment prepared for the devil and his angels. What stands out to you most in Job's story? God's sovereignty, Satan's limits, or mankind's freedom to choose? Share a reflection so we can grow together in understanding and faith.